Hey guys, Kevin here to bring you a new video today. Hopefully you can hear me okay, but yeah, I just wanted to record this video for a new review of the horror movie that I watched yesterday. I know it's kind of a meme that I'm recording this while I'm driving, bringing you quality content. Yeah, but the movie I watched yesterday was Creepshow 2. It was pretty good. It wasn't amazing because one of the short stories, there's like 3 different short stories in this film, and one of them isn't so great, I would say. So yeah, I'll get into that though. But one of them was really amazing, and then the other was just crazy and decent, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, I'll get into that. The first one was definitely the worst one. It wasn't good because it just really wasn't scary at all. Because it spends a lot of time just like building up this story about these people who own this like store in a small shop, and it's just not that good. It's not very enjoyable. I don't know, just doesn't feel right for a horror movie. I mean, even if it wasn't a horror movie, it still wouldn't feel that good to me. Just felt a little dull. Yeah, basically the premise is these 2 old people own this shop, and they've like lived there a while, and this guy comes along and offers them something cool to make them some money, which is supposed to help them, but it doesn't a ton. Well, it doesn't, because after that they get raided by this really strange group of 3 people. And keep in mind, this is like 20 minutes into the movie. Nothing scary has happened at all yet, really. It's like 25 minutes actually before it like really gets scary, but at all, if that. I mean, it's not even the parts that like are supposed to be scary don't really feel that scary. But yeah. Anyways, these 3 guys, they pull up on this place and they act like really tough and steal all their shit, and eventually get killed. Spoiler alert. By this guy who's like just really cringy. He's like kind of like Native American, I guess, but like he almost seems like Keegan-Michael Key, but like it's like he's trying to take himself more seriously. Like I don't even know if he's actually Native American. Like he had like this long hair and he's trying to act all like tough. Like I just don't like the performance from that guy. Not to be like, I'm not trying to be like racist against like Native Americans, but like that guy was just like so cringy. Like my god, he was like flaunting his like long hair. Like what the fuck are you on? Like can you stop? But anyways, but after he kills them, there's this wooden creature there, or this wooden statue there, that basically comes to life and murders all 3 of those guys who had, like murdered the shop owners. So he basically plots revenge against them by coming to life as a wooden statue and killing them. And like, when you say it like that, like it's really not like a horror story. It's really not. Like he just like murders them. One of them gets shot with some arrows. One of them gets axed to death. You can't even really see them getting axed to death. And then the other one just gets his fucking scalp ripped off because he had long hair, which is funny. And then nothing else like happens that's really scary. So it's just, I don't know, just like a lackluster opening. But then you have your next part. I forget what the first one's called, but this one's called The Raft. This one was amazing. This is the amazing one. It was actually freaking terrifying. It's so scary. Yeah, it was terrifying. From start to finish, it really captivated me. I was basically the premise is these guys go out for swimming for fun, and little do they know that there's this thing lurking in the water that has the power to eat them, I guess. Kind of a weird concept that's hard to explain. Doesn't really make much sense, but that's okay. Anyways, this blob that lives in this water eats these people, and basically they get on this raft, or like this, it's kind of like a floating, like big wooden like island, I guess it's called a raft, whatever. But yeah, they basically just like stuck there for a while trying to survive, once they discover that this thing is like dangerous. And yeah, it's really intense because eventually like it gets through like underneath it, and like is able to like go through the cracks of it, so they have to try to like stand on the cracks to avoid it. And it's just like so crazy. And then like, you know, Creepshow is notorious for not having good endings to his shorts, and this one definitely does not, along with the first one. I guess the first one wasn't really a good ending either, but this one really doesn't have a good ending because the last guy tries to make a run for it. He swims to the shore, and he actually makes it to the shore, which is cool, but little did he know that this thing actually had the power to rise up onto the shore and eat him, and it just basically just like goes on the shore and eats him. I'm just like, cool. And that's the end of that. And then the third one is called The Hitchhiker. I'm sorry, this is really dark. The third one is called The Hitchhiker. The Hitchhiker is, let me put it this way, Hitchhiker is crazy. It's a crazy short film in this series. It's a crazy way to end it, because basically what's happened is, you know, like these people were having sex, I guess. I don't even know. But like this woman had to leave to go somewhere, I guess. And like she had to go to this meeting. I don't even know. Yeah, she had to go to like a meeting, I guess. Sure, let's go with that. But on the way to the meeting, she hits a hitchhiker, and the way she hit him, she definitely would have actually killed him, like if they were a normal person, but this was definitely not a normal person. So yeah, he survives and basically just is somehow constantly with her, and it's terrifying because no matter how many times she hits him, no matter how many times she runs him over, he is still alive trying to kill her, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. It's crazy, until he finally kills her, even when he's literally a freaking, I don't even know what the word for it is, just a fucking decomposed, ran over, totally mangled is the word I was looking for, totally mangled corpse, but he's still alive, somehow. We don't know how, but he is alive. And yeah, I guess it's not really a bad ending because she ran him over, and you know, she was trying to run away. She wasn't like facing her problems head on, so I guess she kind of got what's coming to her because she didn't try to like see if he was still alive, or you know, help him, call the authorities, like turn herself in, do anything like that. She just ran away. She just drove away. Like, okay, probably not the smartest idea, but yeah, I guess she got what was coming to her. But either way, it was an exciting film. It was really intense because this hitchhiker was insane with the things he would try to do just to like get in her car. He would like grab on the top of her car, or like you could try to go through like the sunroof, or like he would be on like the windshield, or like on the side of the door, like hanging on, and she would just keep driving. It was freaking intense. Shit, this might be loud. Hold on. Yeah, hopefully you guys can still hear me. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, that was the last one, which was really good as well. But yeah, throughout this whole story, in between all these three stories, there was like a, kind of like a intermediate story, or intermittent story, whatever you call it, that was being told in between as like a cartoon. I thought that was pretty cool. And then eventually it turned into like a live action of like this creepy guy, like giving out comics of the book Creepshow. So I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah, it was pretty good though. Overall, it was a great film. Once again, I'd say the first one was kind of poo, but that's okay. I mean, it doesn't take away from it being a great film. It's still a great film, but obviously, that would lower my score for this movie overall. I'd have to give it an 8, I'd say. But yeah, it was still pretty good. Yeah, it was still pretty good, just because if you think about it, like the raft alone is so amazing. I think it's better than any of the shorts in the first Creepshow. It was the best short film I've ever seen for the Creepshow series. That alone makes this film amazing. But first film not so great, so that's why the score is low. But yeah, the first Creepshow definitely good as well. Interestingly enough, in that first movie, the first short isn't that great, and then the second one is a little cooler with Stephen King turning into like a vegetable man or whatever. Like he grows like this vegetation on him. I don't even know. And then the third one has Leslie Nielsen, like who buries him, which is kind of just like sad and depressing, that the fact that he kills him like that. But then he comes back and murders him, so I guess that's cool. Whatever. And then the fourth one is about like this weird freaking thing in a crate. Go ahead. Come on. Are you gonna go? Sorry. I have to get to the right lane. But yeah, and then the fourth one, yeah, that was freaky with this thing in the crate. And then the fifth one, just about this guy's creepy fear of bugs, and it comes to haunt him when there's like so many bugs in his house. Yeah, and he basically dies from all of them. Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, Creepshow 2 is amazing. I would say it's not as good as Creepshow 1, just because overall when you put all the shorts together, they're just not that great altogether. It's like as a whole, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, really, it's just like because the raft is better than all of the shorts in Creepshow, in the first Creepshow. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry for dragging this on, but yeah, it was a fantastic movie though. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.